lunch. That's good. Guys, I was asked by Mr. Parent to come here and talk to you guys a little about what I want to share with you guys. For me, anytime I get to speak to young men like you guys, it's always an honor because it wasn't long ago when I was sitting exactly where you guys are at. Maybe sophomore, junior, senior in high school. I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew there was a football team. We played as a team, and I knew what I wanted to do. But for right now, life things takes you a different path. Doors open, avenues, different. You go different ways, and as you grow as a young man. And I know you guys saw the story. I saw a little highlight, but my story started way before when I was even born. Before I was born, we left our country in Vietnam. My mom and dad left our country to come to America so we can honor God and have Christ in our life. Because the Viet Congs, the North Vietnamese, were invading the South, and basically they didn't want no Christianity in Vietnam. So we left. My mom was 6 months pregnant with myself. We left when the war was going on, and I have 5 siblings. I was the baby, and my mom told me many times that we were stuck in the sea, in China Sea out there for 7 days. She said, I didn't know I was going to make it. And I thought I was going to lose you. And for me, life has been unbelievable. I can sit here and tell you, I was once you guys sitting in the classroom or on a football team in high school, but I got a chance to play high school football in the state of Texas. I got to play at Texas A&M. You saw some highlights. Dallas Cowboys. I don't know why God chose me. He could have chosen a million other Vietnamese kids that came over from Vietnam the same time I did to play the game of football, to be a representative of the country, of the community, be the first Vietnamese American ever to play. I always ask him, for the longest, I was like, God, why did you choose me? I didn't learn that until about 5, 6 years ago. The purpose in my life. Why am I here on earth? I'm here to make young men to find Jesus Christ. And that's what is my purpose now. And that's what I want to do. But as a football team and as a football player growing up, I learned so much. Some great coaches, great parents, great administrative teachers, everybody that impacted my life some way, somehow, when I was a football player. As a young kid, regardless of junior high, high school, college, pro, professionally, every coach touched my heart some way, somehow. So for me to be here to talk to you guys, I'm going to talk about a little bit. You saw me, you see me now. I'm not that big of a player, right? You're going to face adversity sometime in your life. My parents, they faced it in 1975. When I was growing up, I faced it in my neighborhood. The first day when I was in first grade, when I was 5 years old, or 6 years old, that's what my mom told me. Make sure when you go to school, stay with your brothers or your relatives. Because we didn't know who to trust. We didn't know what to do because there was so much tension going on. So when I got to Texas A&M, I was recruited. Oh man, you're the best thing since sliced bread. You're from Rockport. First player out of Rockport, small town, 3A school, less than 10,000 people. You're going to Texas A&M. You're going to be somebody special. When I got to Texas A&M, guess what? They don't have emails. They don't have Twitter. They don't have Facebook now. There was linebackers that signed that same year. And they played a 3-4 defense. There's only 4 that's going to play. Who's going to be the odd man out? I was the odd man out. I had a red shirt. Guys, adversity. I have doubts. I didn't think I should ever play at A&M. I never thought I could play at A&M. So I worked. So what do you do when you get adversity? You have to find something. You got to prove other people wrong. You got to get a group of guys to get together to do something that people say you can't do it. So for me, I used to work out at 6 o'clock in the morning. I worked out at lunch. So 6 o'clock, and then went to class. I came back at lunch. Then I came back at 4 o'clock to work out with the team. I used to work out 3 times a day just for one opportunity. I was the first Vietnamese ever to get a scholarship to go to Texas A&M. I was one of the first Vietnamese ever to play Division I football. So I had a lot of people that I was on my back that I was going to represent, and a lot of people were hoping that I will break the barrier. So I worked out 3 times a week. I was like, oh man, the guy in front of me is going to be, he's an All-American. He came out of high school as an All-American, Texas Player of the Year on defense. He could have went anywhere in the country, went to Texas A&M. So I worked, like I said, I became second string behind him. And I said, well, 3 years, guess what's going to happen? When he leaves for the National Football League, my senior year, I might have a chance to play. As if now, I do what I'm asked to do. So play special teams, maybe play third down once here, whenever get a blowout or we're losing big, whatever it is, I'm going to have a chance to play. So we prepare ourselves for that game, the first game of my redshirt freshman year, his sophomore year. We ran sprints on Wednesdays. During that sprint, he stepped in the sprinkler hole. He can't play. He's out. Guess who got to start? Windows of opportunity, guys. Hard work. You face adversity, how you're going to handle it, how's your attitude's going to be. So I worked and had that opportunity, guess what? I was going to let that go. 51 consecutive starts after that. Now, 4 years later, they had him, next year they had him move next to me. But, not saying that, not trying to say that, I'm not trying to boast myself, but I worked too hard to let it go. You guys were here all summer. Who's all here all summer? Who's all seniors here? How many seniors I got? Guys, you got 2 games left. 2. Some guys might not even get to play football again. Just think about that. You can control what you can control. It's one game at a time. The game starts tonight. One play at a time. Right? Control what you can control. You're going to have some adversity. The game of football, every time you play, there's going to be adversity. How are you going to overcome it? Are you going to back off? Are you going to say, oh, somebody else is going to step up and beat me? Somebody else is going to make a play? No, no, no. Let it be me. Let me make the play. I want to be the one to make the play. How many seniors again? 21 seniors? 2 games left. One's tonight. Guys, look around. This might be the last time you guys be together. Okay? It's last home game, right, Coach? Last home game. There's going to be adversity. We all face adversity. Every day you wake up, every day you wake up, there's going to be something. How are you going to react to it? That's the most important thing in life. How's your attitude? Who's my middle linebacker? Where's Dennis? Why can't it be you, Dennis? Be the leader. It's your team. You're a senior. All right? I'm saying well with you. Okay? I was a guy that always set example. I did all the right things. And when you realize you have 2 games left, 1 game, the last home game, why can't it be you? Where's my other senior? Why can't it be you? Make a play. Do something different. Make an impact play. Whatever it is, be positive. Guys, the key of game of football is that there's so many things that happen. There's so many secrets, things that happen in a football game. But the great team, the great guys, the great group of seniors, they come together and say, that play's over, I control the next play. That's only about, what, 65 plays, Coach, of offense? 65 plays of defense? There's going to be about 3, maybe 5 plays in the game that will dictate the outcome of the game. Just think about that. You're going to play 65 plays on offense, 65 on defense, maybe 20 on special teams. Let's make a play. Why won't it be me? Why can't it be me? You know what? When I was in high school, I played college football, I played pro football. High school football is the best time of my life. It's so much. I get chills on that. My hair's in my back of my neck sticking up. Talking to you guys about high school football. Friday night lights. There's nothing like it, guys. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this moment together. Because this might be the last time. That will be the last time that you guys are all going to be here playing in the stadium. Next year, juniors, seniors, sophomores, freshmen. It's not going to be guaranteed you're going to be back in the same position you are this year to have a chance. You control your own destiny. Yeah, make it special. Finish strong. Right? And I was going to tell you guys, whatever you guys do in life, be happy and dream big. I dream big. You saw the story, you saw this out there? You saw my highlight reel? It's a kid coming over from Vietnam to some opportunity. You heard my story about A&M. Well, it's an opportunity. So that's what I want to share with you guys about adversity, overcoming adversity. Get together as a group. And when you're a fist, when you're together, you're stronger than a bunch of guys, right? A bunch of guys on all different pages. I see how you guys are. You guys are tight knit here. You guys have some great coaching staff. So I'll tell you one quick story before I let you guys go. And when I got drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, I was a kid out of Texas. I grew up South Texas in Rockport. I went to Dallas Cowboys from A&M. So you guys know 7 on 7, right? So we were doing 7 on 7 the first day of practice. So I walked out there, we're practicing, and we're 7 on 7. Halfway through 7 on 7, I'm standing over there where coach is at, and he's like, my linebacker coach goes, "Hey, Dad, Dad." I was like, "What?" He said, "Get in there." So I ran in there. So I was like, "Man, I'm Texas A&M. I'm gonna play 4 years at A&M, Division I football. I know what I'm doing." You know, but the playbook's like this big at A&M, but the playbook's not this big in the pros. So it's a little bit different there with terminology, with all that stuff. But so I ran on the field, and I was over here, and I was calling the plays. And then I looked over. We broke the huddle. I looked back. It was Troy Aikman. I looked behind him. It was Emmitt Smith. I looked to my right. It was Michael Irvin. Just snapped the ball. I didn't even move. So I froze. I was starstruck. So I didn't even go anywhere. That was my story. My first time I ever played with those guys. And that's when I realized that, wow, these are all these guys that I grew up dreaming about, watching them, the triplets, watching them play the game of football, the way they love the game of football. And the game of football, guys, it teaches something that you will never learn. Is that, look around you guys. All you guys are all from different nationality, different background, right? Well, you guys are here for what? One common goal is to win as a team. When you guys leave here, especially the seniors, when you get older, you realize this, is that when you go in the business world or in life in corporate America, somebody's gonna be 50 years old, somebody's gonna be 30 years old, somebody's gonna be African American, somebody's gonna be white, somebody's Caucasian, somebody's Hispanic, Asian. But as a football team, you already know how to work with people from different backgrounds to accomplish one goal. So that's gonna help you in life. So make sure you take that and run with it, okay? That's one advice. And one more advice, sorry.
Keep it coming.
And one more advice, if we can learn anything from me now, today, when I walk out this door, is the 3 things I want you to share with you guys. There's gonna be choices in life now. You got a lot of choices, okay? The decisions gonna be made, right? When you make those decisions, it's gonna be consequences. Choices, decision, and consequences. It's gonna hurt my family, it's gonna be embarrassing to my school, my program, my coaches, my brothers and sisters, etc. You ask yourself those questions before you make the decision. What is that consequences going to be? Choices, decisions, consequences. All right, guys. God bless you guys, and have fun. And why can't it be me? Let's break it down on the lines. Let's go. Everybody up? Lines on 3. 1, 2, 3. Lions!